Hello and welcome to Mr. E's Watch Reviews. Tonight we're going to do actually a reviewer requested review of, they specifically requested this watch right here. This is the Invicta 9094OB. And you see this one's got some scratches and stuff on it. You know, I do wear them at the shop. This is kind of the downfall of the aluminum bezel, is that they will get tore up and, you know, they do get some scratches on the mineral. Like I said, this is one of my more favorite watches to wear. This thing just definitely took an ass whooping. Damn it. Sorry, I cut all my damn nails off, so I can't get the thing to get it popped off. I did upgrade this one to a glide lock. You know, for the Invicta, this is the bracelet you'll get. This is the Invicta bracelet, and as you can see, this one's got a good bunch of scratches on it. I don't know which one this one came off of, but like I said, I wear my watches. I wear them all the time, and I don't take them off when I'm wearing them. I wear them all day long. Only time I really take it off is when I really got to put my hand in a really messed up place. But at any rate, this is what you get when you buy an Invicta. Push pins, nice solid links. You just fold over, press clasp, which this is actually right stout and solid, and is very reminiscent of the older school Rolexes. They do have basically the exact same thing. This part's different slightly, but at any rate, you guys get what I'm saying. It's cheap by today's standards, but in 20 years ago, this was top of the line. So, or that style of bracelet was top of the line, not necessarily Invicta. But at any rate, so back to this one. This watch has been very good to me. You guys know the dimensions. 20 mil between here. We'll turn this on, but it's the same as every other 40 mil Invicta. Should be 14 mil thick. I think it's 815 at the Cyclops. 15.1. Sorry, y'all should have saw it, or I'm sure the camera caught it, I'm sure. With this, it's 47.7 to the end of the lugs. Now, by doing what I've done with the glide lock, it's extended it out to 52.4 because it's the way it hangs. But the glide lock bracelet is definitely worth it. And of course, there's a tiny little gap in here, so it's a little easier to get the, it's 20.02. Yep. The movement on this thing, the NH35A, I do like it because you can see it, all back there. Now, not all of them have the little yellow sticker. Shit. Hang on. Sorry about that, you guys. That damn geothermal unit is loud. All right, so, oh, dang on it, back with the fingerprints already. I didn't touch it. I'm sorry, you guys. I love my watches. I can't stop finger banging them. Just get stuff all over them. All right, that's better. So, back to the 9094 OB. I really like this watch. I'm not exactly sure why Invicta started doing what they did, but on the older style 40 mils, they have a 4-digit part number or model number or whatever, and they all started with 89. This one was the only one that actually went to 90, and it was 9094, and then they have other color variants that are in the 40 mil that look basically identical, and I've covered it in my other Invicta videos, but they're not, I don't know, they don't seem as good of quality as the 89 series, which I know sounds crazy, but when you have the two side by side, there are some differences. But the gist of the story is that Um, they're all 5-digit numbers. So I don't know what the deal is with all that, and I guess it don't really make a shit. But you know, to me, it was just something I picked up on. And I was like, man, that's just kind of weird. But I got to wind this one up. We're going to throw it on a time grapher. I haven't worn it for a while. So you can see it was the 15th when it ran out of power. I think I was wearing this earlier this month. All right. I believe that should be good and wound. But the movement on this actually feels real good through the stem and everything like that when you do all that stuff. Uh, the bezel action on this is, the typical uh, Invicta. It's stiff. It would actually work, as far as you're not going to really bump it and move it. Uh, but it is just a little too stiff because it's like, I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but, especially being an auto mechanic, I have extremely strong fingers. So if I'm having a hard time gripping it, I can see where, a lot of people would not be able to get that thing to turn. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not enough bite here. Like the edges are just not sharp enough, and it's so low to the bezel, or to the case rather. I'm sorry, the bezel is so low to the case. It's kind of hard to grip. Um, but this color combo is definitely one of my all-time favorites. I'm more of a white gold kind of a guy. I really like yellow gold, and we're going to talk about the other one here in just a second, uh, because it's basically the same exact watch. Um, to me, just the blue and the silver. I mean, you guys already know I've got a number of blue on blue Submariner homages. Like it's just my thing. I love the colors. This one I really love the aluminum bezel because it's just got a different shine to it. But like I said, you can see right there, that's the downfall to aluminum bezel, and especially like for somebody like me, upgrading to the ceramic was kind of a must, and it sucks because like the slimmer taper on the Invicta fits so much better. Like I've been wearing a lot of my watches, here recently. Like tonight, I'm wearing the Silent Service. Um, and again, we'll get to that in here in just a second. But you know, all of my watches, I rotate them in and out. Like I, I've told y'all, I change watches like sometimes 3, 4, 5 times a day. But the Invictus, they fit good even with their bracelet. And actually, they probably fit just a little bit better with their bracelet because it's more of a female type setup. Yeah, it's a female end link. So it actually curves to the wrist a little bit. Um, I don't know. I really like it with the glide lock just because I can, keep it set pretty nice. And like here, I got just a little bit of gap, and I think I got this one set almost as tight as it'll go. Uh, but at any rate, oh, dang on it. No fingernails suck. Yep, got to set as tight as it'll go. But, uh, you can get these kind of bracelets. I found them on AliExpress. Um, I don't know how good they are as quality. I haven't ordered any of them yet. But they got them for like $15 to $20, $30. They claim 904 steel and all kinds of other crazy stuff. And I'm sure that these ones probably came from AliExpress. Somebody probably here in the US or even in China just has a eBay site also. But the movement in this thing has been very reliable. It is, really taking care of me over the year, or not years, but the year. Tag on it that I've had them. Even not quite a year. It's just under. I really started collecting and even got into watches. Like I told y'all when I first started the channel, I hadn't had a watch since I was in the 3rd grade. Here, we're gonna throw this one on a time grapher while I get the other one ready. How to turn it on, stupid. Sorry, y'all. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I just decided to do this all in the spur of the moment. I like to be spontaneous. And don't worry, we are going to redo. We're going to do a round 2 of time graph shootout. Let's see. We're going to get this one popped open. This one should still be wound up. Yeah, this one's actually correct because I wore it all day yesterday. So not too bad. Looks like it's running about plus 10, plus 8. So, you know, it's doing pretty decent. All in all, for the most part, it's been pretty accurate. You know, when you wear it throughout the day, it seems to do what it's supposed to do and keep all the correct time without messing up. Now, this one, which is, I believe, the 8928 OB, you know, is just basically, it's actually watched in a two-tone version. Again, I've also done the glide lock. Let's see. You know, all the same dimensions and stuff as the other one. I really kind of like the two-tone. I really like this bluesy look. I know that's what, you know, the Rolex nickname is anyways, but I call this one Bad Smurfette because it matches my Miata. If you saw my little shorts video the other day, you'll see why. I mean, the car's blue, gold rims, polished lip, you know, engine, gold valve cover, blue engine bay, lots of aluminum stuff. You know, it matches. So this one reminds me of my Miata, and you can tell I take better care of it. Like I wore it to the shop yesterday, but it did not catch the ass whooping that this other one has. So again, back to this. Like I said, 8 to 10 seconds per day. Positive. Can't be mad at that. Let's see what the other one's doing real fast. Let's throw it on there. Like I said, in fairness, this one has not been worn in a week or so, or a week or two. So, you know, this one was just worn yesterday. So this one's running just a little bit better at just plus 5. Plus 5 to plus 7. So again, for your $65, $70 watch, that's extremely, extremely respectable. So what my suggestion is, if you're wanting to get into the watch game and you want to start trying something out, or you just want a really good stainless steel watch to be able to wear out in the job site and everything like that, and you know it look good, but be able to take an ass whooping and last a while. And if it don't, then it didn't break the bank, and you can just get another one, or then it's time to upgrade to the next best shit. You know, the Invicta is definitely a good way to go. I mean, I know a lot of people that just love them because, you know, all the other homages are the 40 mil maxi case, or they're the 40 and a half or 41 or whatever you want to say. You know, it's the bigger stuff. And I mean, you know, myself personally, I wish there were more homages with the slim with the slim case, because I mean I really like, you know, actually here, tighten this one up. See, oh yeah, here we go. Let me just show you all that. See, the cheap glide locks that come all the way down like this. The better ones do not do like that, but it does function correctly, and that's the most important thing to me. That it functions like it should. Locks in nice and tight. We'll do a wrist shot with this one. You guys have to see the time graph, but you know, again, oh, here you go. It actually that's where my watch normally sits, right there. And I mean, it's sitting pretty flat. You know, I mean, relatively speaking, you know what I mean, for the big old hump on the back, you know, it's sitting pretty flat to my wrist. And I mean, I don't have it like super ratcheted down. Like I said, I got just a little bit of wiggle room. But I really like that two tone. But like I said, as you guys can see, just by the wear and tear on this one, and like I said, if I had to guess, the bracelet I showed y'all was probably the one from this one because it's the one I wear the most. Uh, you know, I really like my black one too, but you know, like I said, the blue's my favorite color, and of course, you know, I don't think any of us would be mad if they stopped doing this. You know what I mean? But what are you going to do? All right, you guys. Check you later. Also, like and subscribe. I should have said that at the beginning of the video. God, I got to stop fucking forgetting. But anyway, thanks later.